Like, Twitch has been having issues lately.
Sure.
The alerts didn't go out, and because nobody uses Twitter, like yesterday, the stream I did of Nier had like nobody for like half an hour until people wandered in from Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
It really bummed me out because I thought everybody hated the stream, but actually it was just that
just nobody knew it happened.
just nobody knew it happened.
God, where do people go to get information about stream starting now? Is it really just like mobile and like email notifications?
I guess it's just that because they killed the auto tweet a long time ago, and the reason they gave was low engagement rates, which I don't know if that was true or not because I loved the auto tweet, but
the auto tweet was so good, and I'm so sad it's gone.
And now it's gone. Now you have the manual worse than manual auto tweet.
I wonder how impossible it would be to like rebuild it myself. What would I have to do to like say to listen for like live notifications and then just set up a bot to tweet it when it happens? Like give permission to my own app to do it.
There are bots that just track when streams go live, or like when streams go live and they add and like will tweet about it. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
So
I mean, I definitely know that I definitely know of a Discord bot that will do it because I sometimes get ad notifications in like the Harmonic Zone channels that we started streaming. So.
Anyway.
But anyway.
Yeah, last time Pipe upset everybody.
Oh no.
We got Kavanaugh with us this time. Blowmass is on.
Hey, what's
Kalen.
up? I'm back.
It's
finally not busy on a Friday night.
I mean, the camera's doing weird stuff. Actually, I know why the camera's doing weird stuff.
Is it a mod?
No, it is not. It's that my controller was laying on its side, and the game and the stick was pressed, which is good because you don't want to do that because you'll fuck up your sticks that way. What did I do?
You know, I'm pretty fine with like video games like automatically detecting when you have controller input and switching over to that when you do. Unless I have video games that will not let you switch back to mouse and keyboard after that.
I don't like games that don't let you go into the settings and disable controller entirely. I can't play. I've thanks, Jello. I've not played Slay the Spire in a while because because they added controller support for it, but not. And basically, the game's asking me if I want to play it. It's asking me to like unplug my controller from because my front ports don't work.
Bethesda games did that.
Yeah, they did that in 2011. So
yeah,
I
think it might have also been true for Fallout 4. I'm not entirely sure. I don't quite remember.
I think it was.
I see that our boy is still as handsome as ever.
He's still very pretty. I understand that Slay the Spire is still that's still a beta feature. It is in the beta branch, but it's just funny that a game that asks me to either not play it or unplug my controller, that was a high enough barrier of entry for me to not really though. I think it's because I have points. I've played like 100 hours of that game now, and I don't want to get burnt out on it. What do I want? Shotguns.
I don't know. You got 2 points, so what's 2 away? It looks like you got something in warp and something in pistols.
I never used pistols. Warp isn't bad. I think I'm just gonna go towards this.
Move towards the Unity, yeah.
Spectre training is just better at everything.
Right.
I could turn on.
It is your main character set, right? Like
it makes everything go up when you level it.
Right.
That's my inventory. My full of crap.
Yeah, because like if you look at, I kind of like that because usually like your main character will just have better stats than everybody else by virtue of being the main character. That'll all be behind the scenes stuff, but this one there's actually a stat for it. It's like nah, you're Spectre, which means you have this extra bar, which means everything better.
Metal Gear Peace Walker did that, but it did it because Big Boss. Soldiers could have S ranks and stats, but Big Boss just had an A rank and everything. But he had a special skill called heroism that just made him better than everyone else because he's Big Boss.
He's a Big Boss, of course.
Big Boss.
So yeah, I hear we killed some cultists.
Yeah, we did that, and we did drug stuff. but can't make a jump. We have to do this to make this
Man,
jump.
Mass Effect jumps are fucking weird, huh?
We're going, I think, here because I got the buddy quest with Garrus.
Oh, nice, cool.
So we got Garrus quest to do and Rex quest to do.
I do like that there's that structure to this game. Like where like there are quests that are like a lot of your side quests are specifically for a character in the game, right?
You
like
talk to them and they're like, "Oh, you want to do me a favor?"
Right. And like it is nice when a game like this, which is pretty mechanically open, has those that structure to it.
Yeah, it's not just you go to a bulletin board and it says collect 3 wolf assholes and bring them back here.
Right, and it's like that every friend is going to have that mission, so no matter what friend is your favorite, that you'll be able to do it.
A Kowloon class modular conveyor. Of course, it's
human design.
Of course, it's human.
Of course it is.
Private Under Dr.
USA.
Dr. R. Made in America.
I mean, that's just how it goes, right? That's how that's at least how humans feel to me in this game. Where humans feel very USA in this game.
Although in this game, if you have something that has a little thing on it that says "Made in China," that's a good thing. Because it's made on Earth. Earth is American now.
Right.
There's red dots on this map. What do you have to say about this, Rex?
He doesn't want to talk about it. He really doesn't want to talk about it.
He just wants to go sit in this corner. Garrus?
No, go away.
Garrus?
Don't talk about it either.
You know? It's because they have to keep you from getting stuck on them. They have a reverse leash distance.
Right.
Where they will walk
a certain distance.
They
respect your personal space. That's nice.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't respect their personal space. Oh no!
Of course not your PP. PP has no concept of personal space.
It's like, you can kind of climb up this wall.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I got stuck. There we go. So I'm wanting to make a quick save because I'm going to try to do our normal horse shit for this cutscene. We'll see if it works.
What country do you think Pipe's ancestors were from?
That's a hard question to answer.
I mean, obviously USA because he's from Appalachia, but I mean, like...
He's from Vault 76. Man, I was not excited about that game at all until they made it in the South.
I saw multiple tweets about that.
I basically had the exact same reaction to it that Griffin McElroy did.
Yep.
It's like,
it's
man,
just like, oh, whatever. Fucking...
It's like, wait, fucking country roads take me home?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
'Cause I live in Michigan now, which is very flat and very north. I miss mountains.
Aw. Well, we got hills here over in Boston.
You don't.
Yeah, we don't got mountains. We got hills. We're very hilly. They're all it's all the glaciers that were here.
Yeah, Maine is closer to it. So let's go to wherever you vacation in Maine.
Vermont. Vermont is where you go for the mountains.
Yeah, it's Vermont.
Yeah,
it's because they got the Catskills, I think. In New York and Vermont.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I just have a lot of memories of camping up in Vermont, like in the Vermont mountains, and like the cabin looking like we were in lean-tos. It wasn't like real camping, but you know, still like out like open air. And the lean-tos, one side that was open was looking over the edge of the mountain, over onto like the fucking like valley. So you just had this like beautiful view of like the wooded mountains of Vermont. It was amazing.
Time to die.
This is my kill, Garrus.
You're all crazy!
Okay, Rex, you need to go over there.
This is my kill, Garrus. Rex, get him.
Get him, Rex.
What was that, Shepard? Never hesitate when you've got the enemy in your sights, Garrus.
Point taken. Well, I guess we're done here.
Oh.
I actually should have let, I want to reload because I want to let Garrus do it. And I want to do a special thing.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how this works. Because it took so little time. I don't mind redoing shit if it takes literally a second.
Right. Yeah, mountains. I can understand that because I had a similar reaction when they said Fallout 4 in Boston.
Yeah. Only that's the one thing I don't know, because thing is, I cannot kill that guy. Fallout 4 was not great.
Oh, it wasn't a great game, but you know the marketing for it, right? Like,
Yeah.
The game itself, and also like there were some aspects of that game. A lot of it I was kind of bummed by how much they got wrong. Like you know, Boston Common isn't gigantic like you know Central Park in New York is, but like it's a sizable like it takes a good like 10 minutes to walk across. Like it is pretty big. And
That
there's
always
a block in the video game.
that always happens in games because it's like I've been playing New Vegas, and you can walk from California to Vegas in like
Right.
less than a day. So
Yeah.
that happens. Okay, first step.
Right, but I understand like the local. Oh, you're just gonna kill Rex, make sure that Garrison can kill.
He makes it
Rex is
hard
doing
to
a
kill
great
him.
Job, yeah, I guess that's the idea, right?
Yeah, this is
But,
why we love our boy. Let me do my skill. I'm pressing F5, not 5. There we go. Man, did not care. Sturdy.
Yeah, so a lot of parts of being a boss in that game were kind of like they had the freedom trail, and it's kind of like, oh, that's fun. But actually, I should go back in the game sometime and see if I can find my office. Oh God, hey Mako.
Let's see. This is not gonna work. There we go. And thing is, I can't. As soon as the trigger to start the cutscene is the door thing. The Mako can't open doors. It's one of the Mako's weaknesses.
Yeah, can't open doors. Let's get that bug reported for that one.
I seem to have
you soft lock yourself.
I seem to have encountered a problem.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that's So I wanted to see how the Mako would handle that situation in like the cutscene, but I guess it's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah, the part of Fallout 4 that was actually extremely accurate, and actually gave me some verisimilitude was Fenway Park.
Yeah.
Diamond City, as they call it, which is
Got people. There's people who live in it. You can get bad
but,
hot dogs.
But like I had been in Fenway Park quite a lot. My dad, uncle, and grandfather went in for season 2 together.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to quite a few Red Sox games as a kid, and that felt really real. It felt very accurate. Like that whole setting felt like it was real. Noma's voice is about 20% higher than friend voice.
Okay, I turned you down because you sounded loud to me, but I'm willing to turn you up.
Okay.
I've turned you up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I like that a lot, but then like at certain points I was like, man, this is fucking like this is not the area at all outside of like the 3 things that they recognize they need to have in Boston. Like you get the old historic landmarks and then nobody else knows what's in Boston, so they didn't even bother. So but yeah, I mean, I guess setting it in the South is less of a like thing, right? Because it's
there's nothing in West Virginia.
Right. It's this setting and not in it's a setting and not like any specific locations. Like it is the feel of the environment more than anything else.
Really, is there anything in West Virginia? I don't know anything.
One of the McElroys, 2 of the McElroys, technically.
Commander, that's him.
I guess
like
I guess
at this
3,
point.
4 technically.
4 technically. If you're going by the ones that do the podcast people listen to, it's 2. So I think
no,
actually
3. Sydney,
yeah?
people listen to Sydney.
You listen to Sawbones. I don't know. Adventure Zone is I think actually by far their most popular podcast now. So.
Well, yeah, but I mean, also there's what is Sydney's other one with her sister?
Oh, it's not still buffering, is it?
It is still buffering. That one's all right.
Okay,
it's pretty good.
I haven't listened to it. I've heard it's okay.
Sure
I was on Max One's website the other day for some reason I can't remember, and I saw that she graduated high school.
Hooray!
So congrats for her.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
I guess there's Charleston.
Oh, Mothman's in West Virginia. Okay, there we go.
Mothman?
So we can get going.
I guess so.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No, please, please.
Okay, and now are they all going to pull out their pistols like dinkuses? Yes, they are. You, Rex, you switch to your pistole, just because I don't want you shooting anybody. And Garrus, you switch to your assault rifle. And I'm gonna stand and... Okay, he just shot him with his pistol.
Okay, you got it. We're fine. We're fine.
I've never seen him die, because I've always had my back turned.
Why do we have the same answer on both sides?
We're done here.
We're done here. Move out. Like, what? That's just the same exact thing.
Uh-huh.
Like...
Well, if you only play the game once, you'd never know. Nothing here.
I like the idea that blood is multicolored.
Well, it's like how Klingons have pink blood because of that one scene in Star Trek 4, I think. Wetware. Because they couldn't have that much blood and not have it an R rating, so they made it pink. Treasure. Although I think in Deep Space Nine, when they made sure they weren't changelings using the blood test, it showed up as red, because they didn't remember.
Yeah, of course.
Deep Space Nine is good.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's got...
You ever watch the... sorry, the blood thing reminded me of... you ever watch the music video for Virtual Insanity?
I don't know what that is.
You ever see the music video where there's a guy in the room, but, like, the room is moving around him? Basically, like, they have a set where all the walls move, but he doesn't, and, like, furniture will move. Like, so it'd be, like, him, like, you know, standing still while things move around him.
Is that a Jamiroquai song?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yep.
He's got the hat, because it's Jamiroquai.
Yeah, he's got the hat. Right, exactly. I was watching the music video today, because it showed up as a recommended video on YouTube, so I was like, yeah, sure. This is content I believe in. And I didn't realize that at the end of that, the furniture just starts bleeding.
Oh yeah, it's cursed.
I guess.
I don't think when I fire my rocket at my team members, they get hurt.
Does this hurt you?
Well, what is it? Does this hurt you? Yes. Hurts him very much.
Yeah, quite a bit.
But
Virtual Insanity is very good.
Time for payback.
Yo, you pay back on me, you grasshopper bastard. I'll murder you.
Somebody did a very good JoJo version of that music video, where they rotoscoped weather report onto Jamiroquai. Yeah,
my explosion did not hurt Garrus.
Yeah, huh. I think you have a little galaxy on hit when you shoot him with your, like, is that sniper rifle or pistol you're using?
This was my shotgun. You can see.
I see. Yeah, look at that little galaxy that appears every time you shoot him in the face.
It's their shields. And the white part appears because I got ice bullets on.
Oh, I see. So you shoot him with the cold. All right, Garrus is dead again. Where's the Garrus?
He was standing by a barrel that exploded while we were talking about Jamiroquai. It's fine. He'll get back up.
I don't think I've ever heard another Jamiroquai song. I don't know. I don't know his qualities as an artist.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm the worst person to talk about music with, because I will have heard of none of the popular music you like, even if it's good. Like, I will just be completely lost, and then I'd be like, "Hey, do you want to listen to some Japanese acid jazz from the '70s?" Or
well, here's something you. So how familiar are you with Blue Monday?
Monday.
With New Order in particular?
I love Wolfenstein.
So I got another drop mix playlist today by drop mix today. And the wild card on that one is Blue Monday by New Order. It's like a new wave techno jam from 1980.
That sounds familiar. It's probably good.
It's pretty good. It's like 7 minutes long, and most of it is just techno noises. There's like maybe a minute or two of singing. So
that's the main thing. I've always underappreciated lyrics.
It's like I noticed it's basically where Neil Cicera gets all of his musical taste in the music that he writes.
True. Yeah.
Like a lot of the the like beat and like synth noises that you hear in it sound very similar to a bunch of Lemon Demon stuff.
I remember. It was Argus
That was
Row,
really
right?
short though.
I just literally looked at it. We should go talk to Garrus first. Yes.
Yeah, that was like, man, like we fucked around a bit, and so it took longer.
Yeah, if I had like hauled ass, that would have been literally 2 minutes.
Yeah, like it was nothing. It was like you showed up on a ship. It's like you can tell that like maybe like a friend idea was like a like prototype state in this game, where it's just like, oh, I had this idea to make you feel closer to friends, where like you do a mission for them and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, I don't know if they get any longer in the next game because I have not played much Mass Effect 2 or 3.
I'm pretty sure they do. So, what is this? Pistol. Don't care.
Because I mean, from what I remember hearing, they sound like pretty sizable things, right? Like where you're doing like real things for the other person.
Yeah, you tend to like go to a planet and then it'll be a bit longer.
Yeah, whereas this was like literally you got into the space station. There was no combat up until you killed a guy and then you left.
And then sometimes there was the zombies.
Shepard.
Oh.
Why is he on the ground?
Oh, he was checking the tire of the Mako. He's doing important work.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But because
okay,
because I interrupted him, now he'll like type a foot in front of the.
I see.
Oh,
We're just go right back. See, I'm glad that is like not a
Shepard.
that is not like your mods doing bullshit.
no,
That wasn't like when you left the ship. Garrus was dead, so he's dead here. Like, it's just how this game works.
Yeah, they did not test for this use case that you would talk to him.
How are you?
It's like, okay, he needs to have a standing up animation sometimes. Under no circumstances is he to have a sit back down animation.
Well, you know what? Like, I'm trying to think of like, because like, of course, Mass Effect has always been a buggy game series. Like, let's be real. So like, why is Andromeda like so much worse regarded for that stuff? And I think it's because I think if this were Andromeda, then Garrus would have like gotten up and then T-posed for the rest of until you left.
Or had really goofy facial animation. That's mostly what people.
Yeah, although you can't really tell as well with like his species because like they don't have human faces.
Yeah.
So like if they're really goofy, it's like, well, that's just aliens, I guess.
I will not acknowledge you while you do this, Garrus.
I enjoy it when you poke me, Garrus.
Looking for supplies?
That's why I turned on friendly fire.
Let's see
So
what
you can
you
shoot
got.
me in the back some
You
more.
Commander.
I got a bunch of garbage. Actually, I should check that. I can't because I don't use an Omni tool. When I'm by myself, I don't know how good an Omni tool is. God, I don't want to read the lore. It's worse.
God, it's weird. I generally like a game like
Looking for supplies? You bet, Commander.
like Metroid Prime. I really enjoy the lore in that game.
Mhm.
Because the lore is very countable. Like you have some scans that don't get recorded, and then you have scans that do get recorded, and but altogether they are a a surmountable amount of content to get through. But then there's games like this where they have a codex entry for literally everything you ever interact with,
Yeah.
like every single place you go to and everything, and it's like there's just too much shit here. I don't want all of this. I don't want all this writing. I can't read all of it.
It's the way of world design where you don't. It's the spaghetti on the wall variety. You put a lot of garbage in there, so if the player hits any of it, they'll learn something.
And it's like it's weird for me because I have very much of a completionist brain, where like I want to be able to do everything in a game.
Oh, certainly.
And I sort of get to the point where like if I'm not if I can't complete it because there's too much stuff, I lose interest almost.
You can't get the perfect score. Why even try?
Right, exactly. Which is a personal problem, I think, but it is one that I have.
I think it's a common human thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess that Rex's quest is here. I finally ran into the quest in Nier that I think will keep me from doing every quest, because I ran into the bestiary quest, and that's always the one you don't do.
Ah, yep. I think I ran into that one as well. It's a dude that asked for Like data?
Yeah, he wants combat data on just
Yeah.
on stuff. It's like, well, I am not going to go fight every enemy.
Yep. How you doing near, by the way? I've not had a chance to watch those streams.
I don't know how many. Is this the quest area? It's good. I'm formalizing thoughts on Yoko Taro.
I saw him talk in real life at a GDC talk.
Nier Automata has somewhere in the Argos Rose cluster. Okay. Nier Automata has a real problem where every thing has what planet was it? Was this one? Yeah, it was this one. Every quest, everything in the game happens the same way. Which is,
do you mean that every person fucking kills themselves when you finish their quest?
It's or no, just everything is it's like there's the twist ending on everything, to the point where there's nothing. You predict all of it because you just guess how the.
That's basically what I mean. Is that like every single quest goes, hey, I want you to get a thing or find a person because my friend died, and then you're like, oh. Or they went missing, and it's like, oh, the sad thing happened, and they say, oh, okay, thank you for letting me know, and then they kill themselves.
Why is my Mako exploding? I landed on the planet and my Mako was exploding.
Oh god, the Shadow Mako.
Yeah, when you spawn a Mako, you get.
I am the Shadow Mako, the true self.
I can't quick save right here, so I'm just going to see what happens when I blow up my own Mako.
See if you
if I game over
the real Mako after it's gone. Oh, almost.
Because when the Mako dies, when you die in the Mako, you die in real life.
Does it register you as being the Mako, or is it like
It appears as though.
Okay. It seems like it's out of health. Get out and get in that Mako.
Okay. I would like to save in that. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
It appears it is.
I want to see if you get in the Mako if you lose immediately. No, it's out of health, isn't it?
Alright. What if I do...
It is out of shields and flashing red, so...
Just make sure real quick.
Yeah, make sure it is at 0 completely, and then get in.
See when my...
Okay, you don't die. Alright, cool. I would have loved it if you died.
I want to see what happens when my grenade explodes.
Yeah!
It only... it only checks for lethal damage. Yeah, it checks for lethal damage when you're in it. So
right. So if it's like, okay, in Mako, then like check for lethal, and if lethal, then die. Like it's not an update loop. It is specifically on the take damage call.
So
that it says the game over.
Okay, so then I want to see. No, if I was killing the Mako inside the other Mako, I wanted to see if it would kill me. In the healthy Mako, but it appears as though.
Well, I appreciate that's how they coded it, because that is like the safest way to go about it, or like in the most effective way to go about it, because like you don't want to do it as an update function. You're checking every single update if the Mako died, and that seems dumb.
I've been here before.
And you don't want to do it like you don't want to do it every like, as like a call when you get into the Mako, because why would you put that in a call when you get in the Mako? Like, you're never supposed to take damage. The Mako doesn't take damage if you're outside of it, right?
Yeah, and you're not supposed to. Actually, no, I think the Mako can't yet. I have friendly fire turned on.
Because obviously, oh sure. So that, yeah, I guess that's the question.
So no, if you leave the Mako as enemies are shooting it, I guess it's just here then in the Phoenix system. It's not this, because this is,
Is that the story?
I didn't think. That's weird. Oh, I could survey this planet. I'm trying to find Rex's freaking...
Yeah.
quest, which I'm pretty sure this is DLC, because, like, Pinnacle Station was a DLC. I guess I can go there.
Rex's Quest is my favorite, like, old, adventure game RPG.
Yeah, you get it out of, your box of Rex cereal.
Uh-huh. Rex Quest. That's actually way better. Your joke's way better than mine.
What if it's here? I can land on Tuntao as well. Okay, so if you're getting shot by enemies and they've exploded your tank and your tank is about to lose all of its health, if you leave the tank and it you thank you for the better joke.
I mean, I subbed automatically anyway, but you know what I mean.
Is this the right planet? There's stuff here.
There are things going on in this place.
There's
debris.
There's debris and
go look up some debris.
There's some debris. There is
There's things on this planet like garbage.
And a hidden structure. Oh, hold on. Gotta go change gear. I used to really dislike like sub notification noises. But until I found the one that was perfect, and now I'm really into it.
Yeah. No, there's some like when I'm when I'm at work,
when you're at
I'll
work,
watch like streams of random stuff. Sometimes it's just Giant Bomb Infinite. Sometimes it's just like Overwatch streams. And like whenever I'm on one of the more popular ones, they always have the worst notification noises. It'd be like a clip from Rick and Morty or some bullshit. And it's like, man, I've heard this so many times, it's internalized, and I hate it. I don't want this anymore.
Where's the other
I see your survivability is greatly increased since the last time I was on the stream with you.
Yeah.
Because if you tried that bullshit the last time I was here, you'd be fucking dead.
The way it went up, I actually level up my boys too, is we were weak at first because of this. But now we've caught up to having done... We put all of our starting points into Charm and Intimidate. Instead of, like... this.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, I've put points in this. So I have killing power.
Yeah. Man, Vapors, the way the BioWare managed to not constantly make themselves from making, like, you just got Rex jokes is that they wrote this game somewhat seriously. Which, in some cases, saves you from bullshit.
Yeah, but then...
This is the place.
Here we go. But then in like Mass Effect 2, you get to hear Garrus say "Bag 'em and tag 'em" over and over and over again. I think he even says "Yeehaw."
When did he turn into a Southerner?
He's always been he's from the southern hemisphere of Turian planet.
Fair enough.
I should turn on barrier.
See, is he from Turian planet? Or is he from Turian colony? Because like all the humans, most of the humans in this game are from like human colonies at this point, right?
Oh, that worked out.
Huh?
Oh, here's one thing. I don't know if you were here for this. These stairs that we see all the time. This is a flat.
So big.
No.
Oh. I mean, yeah. Instead of actually like making a hitbox for each individual stair, they just made it into a plane.
It's a plane with a texture.
Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. Look at that.
It's got a normal
also,
map.
The stairs are really big.
What am I good with this gun? Where are you? I'm gonna snipe you.
Enemy is everywhere.
Oh! Oh no! Garrus shot me in the back and I died! Garrus, no! He said he was getting... Oh god, we're back here. Okay,
boy, okay. Well, back in the Mako.
We'll do the other two things and then do the planet.
Yeah, check it out, then do the actual thing on the planet. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was dicking around and I paid for it because Garrus shot me in the back.
It's like I forget whose Discord I saw it in today, but I saw a great video of and Sun and Moon, a Pokemon trainer, using their Z move on you. I guess a team battle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I guess like there's an AI that will say like, oh, I have a water type healing move that will help like restore some damage and like some typing, so like burn damage, and then they like, will say, oh, I'm gonna make that move extra good by putting a Z power on it.
But the Z power
and
water
then
move.
And then they use their Z power water move on you instead of using the healing power, so they fucking murder you with their Z power.
Ooh, speaking of Z power. There's a power pyramid over there.
Ooh.
I want to shoot it, but couldn't. I might have hit it then. There we go.
There we go. I mean, that's hit scan, isn't it?
It's hard to tell.
Because it seemed like it seemed like the like your rocket appeared at the same exact time that it that it happened.
Yeah, it appears to be.
You shoot and the rocket appears at the same exact time. There's no delay on it.
At least not with this projectile.
Did you know that every weapon in Borderlands has ballistic simulation on it?
You gotta have the bullet drop, you know?
Yeah, it's like I realized at one point I was using a sniper rifle, and like whenever I shot, I would see the like explosion effects happen later than when I shot. It's like, oh, okay.
It's like the longest confirmed sniper kill in U.S. military history. It took the bullet like something like 45 seconds to get to from where it was shot. Which doesn't sound like a long time, but think about that. Like you fire your gun.
Yeah,
there's
that's a very long time for fucking ballistics.
And then
like,
it goes.
Holy shit!
And then 45 seconds later, you hit somebody in the head.
It's actually incredibly nuts how long a time that is.
Yeah, something crazy too. Something like 2 miles. This is Skyrim now.
Except it makes more sense for your vehicle to go up that steepest slope.
Yeah, not a horse.
Yeah, you don't have a literal horse going up, a slope of 50 degrees.
I tried to finish Skyrim recently. Didn't work, but
yeah.
I tried to cheat into the Thalmor Embassy part of the game early, like where you learn about Esbern. And the speedrun does it just by using a barrel and running through the wall. But I tried to climb over the fence. Spent about 45 minutes collecting buckets, and made a wall of buckets to try to climb on them. Did not work. Did not know why it did not work. So I found a horse and just told the horse to run.
You gotta hack this rock.
Hack the rock to find the mercury.
Plus 69, very nice.
Very nice. So I used a horse and just just smushed the horse into the Thalmor Embassy. Because if you do that with a horse against a flat surface, it'll just eventually climb the wall. That's how horses work. And there's just an invisible wall going over it that's infinitely high. So they don't want you, even though it's just a fence. They don't want you sneaking in to the Thalmor Embassy early. Because there's a wall.
Man, I remember that mission now. God.
Yeah, it's the one where you have to wear fancy clothes.
And
for some reason, Balthier is being held by the Thalmor. Like they got Gideon Emery to voice one NPC, and it's just some asshole in the dungeons.
Yep.
Salt flats.
That's pretty cool. Salt flats are cool.
And some snaking.
It's a decent texture. Like they randomize it nicely so that it doesn't just appear like a repeated texture.
Yeah, they did do that. Usually on any of the green planets you see
Yeah, you can do some nice UV mapping to these things where it's like you say instead of constantly just going 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to 1, you can set it so things repeat in different ways that still look natural and still pull from the same texture.
It's weird.
That and texture layering can work for that as well. Maybe use multiple textures for it instead of just one.
Yeah.
Then you get a bit of that. Which you see very easily when you have sand and rock here together.
They just put the sand just on top of the rock.
Right, or it's like they have UV1, UV2, and then they just paint sand on top of rock.
Then get out.
Well, that guy turned into green.
What was that?
That one just disappeared or something. Somebody used a warp, I think.
I think that was might have been Rex.
Yeah.
And then I evaporated him, except for this, whatever that part of him is.
Mask?
Oh,
Fake
okay.
mask? Alright, well that's gone too now.
It existed for a while.
See, it's really that all armor has a bio energy component to it, and when that source goes away, it eventually just ceases to exist in a very instantaneous fashion. And that's how they explain pop out.
Yeah, it pops out without the enemy being everywhere.
Right. I think I remember this map. I remember being a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they've reused this map a lot already.
Okay, that explains it.
Speaking of,
maybe the fact that it was a pain in the ass was just because it's Mass Effect callback can be kind of a pain in the ass.
what is even happening?
Go go go, go go go, go go go.
Where's he at? There's a guy over here. Okay. Should I use a potion?
Oh.
I can just wait for.
I would use a potion.
Yeah, let's use a potion. Forget how to use a potion. There we go.
Okay, good. Alright, yeah.
That's
I was gonna say, you're fine. Let's say all the enemies are gone, then it was, oh fuck, now all the enemies are here. Never mind.
Okay. And this is the. There's no shotgun better than I went and bought the super shotgun and the super sniper.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, dang it. I was trying to be cool. He's unpunchable! And then he exploded.
Excellent.
Fuck that guy.
Hey, another potion.
I like it when Rex causes the universe to warp just because he wants to be stronger.
Yep.
Is there any barrels around here? I need some barrels.
Bend the laws of space-time just so we can shoot dudes better.
He does it so that... Garrus! Rex! He's just...
Rex, buddy? You okay, bud?
He wants to listen to this generator is affecting my party in a negative way.
I went in to listen to this generator, and I got wedged in here, Shepard.
I like how it sounds.
I'm wedged in. Can't get out. My armor's too tall.
Makes my bones vibrate. Reminds me of my mama. 30 barrels back here to... There's no crates on this entire map. That makes me so mad.
But there's so many crates.
There's all these... Can I get on any of them? I found a magic crate earlier that had the command... that had the vault up command, and I could just jump up on it for no reason. It didn't lead anywhere. I just found a magic crate that lets you stand on it.
Man, I forgot how much after you get off the Citadel, how much Mass Effect is just the horseshit simulator.
It's like
you just go places and you can you just get things.
Like you go and you steal and you kill people. It's like
yep.
You get told on the radio.
Plot to any of it. Yeah.
There's hacking mini games with bullets in them. Somebody put.
This is it.
Oh.
I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
That's great.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
My giant friend. I think that might make that affects the game later, but I don't know if that usually. Oh wow, we got all this crap from. Do I actually get the armor? No.
That sucks.
Well, it's like ancient armor, so it
right. Well, I was gonna say oh, Rex dies later. He's just wearing his grandfather's shitty armor instead of good stuff.
Instead of having a force field generating armor.
Mm-hmm.
And here, there's a crate with some Metagel, and other crates with a sword in it.
All right, cool.
I like swords. You might not have noticed that about me yet.
I think who doesn't like swords?
You know, I can't answer that question. They're just so cool.
Yeah.
It's like a knife,
come on.
but bigger.
It's a knife but bigger. It's like, man, when I'm watching Knife or Death and a guy just with a sword, I'm like, yes, this guy gets it.
This guy gets it. Peepay gets it.
Peepay gets it.
Look at our crap. Worse. Worse. Yeah, it's not going to be a... because we got the Master Gear shotgun.
Yeah, I say.
I'm going to keep this pistol because I'm going to use Liara. Oh, wow, look at this. It's one point. It's 1 point better.
It's slightly better. That's what you get with the Model 6.
Yeah.
Is they get 1 extra point of cooldown.
Okay, maybe a little better on Rex here.
Okay, maybe Rex's pistol could use a bit of an upgrade, huh?
Okay, now the logic arrest tool is actually quite good.
Yep.
It gave you 10 more shields. Very good.
Hey, great. Good for Garrus.
Everybody's got shield modulators. Good for you, Garrus.
Man, he took a whole 3 shotgun blasts for going down that time.
It took a whole 3. He got better.
Oh, yeah.
Now I gotta go sell all that crap.
Mm-hmm. Well, we sell the garbage. I'm gonna go refresh my drink.
Go get your drink. Just me and you, chat. Yeah, the buildings have a lot of, the cover is just like crates. So it's easy for the AI to, like, flank you. And your AI just sort of, and your AI buddies just sort of wander around back and forth and get, it's hard to find a defensive position where they don't come at you from 2 sides. I think going upstairs is probably your best bet.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Oh.
Something bothering you? It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always 1 step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make
sure. Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Well, obviously.
I see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre.
I want to kill people.
Bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, sir.
What a dipshit.
Looking for supplies? You bet, Commander.
Okay, let's sell off our garbage. Oh, the amp might be good on Liara. Everything else is terrible. Actually, I got some more armor. I don't think I found any Krogi armor. Yeah, I didn't find any Krogi armor. Found Turian armor? That's bad. We gotta keep going back here and go talking to this guy. And selling all this garbage. Do not need those. Edge. keep that, and then like basically everything else goes away. Okay. And I'm pretty stacked right now. Almost at 1,000,000 credits. Should I buy anything else? Well, I can't use this. It would just be the assault rifle for like Garrus or somebody. Man, it seems like money isn't that useful, is it?
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
So?
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you
But I
want me
returned.
to do about
We're talking
it,
to
Shepard?
We're talking to Rex now.
I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no hero, Shepard.
This is all about his relationship to the Xenophage, basically.
Killing for credits simplifies things.
How do we want to? What do we think?
Can't just tell him he's wrong here, huh?
Yep. Just like we can be like,
I wouldn't necessarily want to tell him that, but like, I guess I suppose is the best one for that. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like
about helping your people.
Yeah, okay.
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy.
Isn't that just what mercenaries are?
I fight best on my own.
I figured like,
Or in very small
yeah, he's talking more about like getting hired as a thug, more like him and 3 or 4 other people.
Right, getting hired to do some, some job to beat up some assholes.
Whereas being like a PMC or something would be like platoons of 20.
Right.
Well, that was fun. I have 1,000,000 credits and nothing to spend them on. Yeah, I do. I've bought the best shotgun and the best sniper rifle. I could get more stuff, but I'd have to go back to the Citadel. And it would probably just be garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we should go find another quest to do. See, which one of these are real?
Yeah.
This one's a real quest. If we go back to the Citadel, we turn in this quest. This is a fake.
How many Citadel given quests do we have right now? Because I usually like to gather a bunch of them before going back.
It's just one.
Okay,
Like,
yeah. Then
most of these are like. Since I think we're doing a real one.
Sure.
We can go to Pharos, or we can go to Ice Planet Hoth and finish that up.
Yeah, sure. Let's go to Ice Planet.
Let's go to Ice Planet Hoth. I think that means we're going to be... I have to not use Rex for a while, because I want to bring Liara, just because there's plot, and I need Garrus around to hack.
Yeah. That Garrus can't hack nothing, and that's no good.
I can't hack nothing. I'm Pipe. I don't even know what a computer is.
But Pipe, you live in the future. How can you not know what a computer is?
I live in my world. I don't live in the future. I live in my reality. This is who I am! The world's ultimate life form.
Pipe, a Shadow the Hedgehog, huh?
It's his world. Pipe is Shadow. Who's Sonic? Who's good enough to be my fake?
That's a good question.
Nobody.
I guess the fucking Reaper that.
Oh yeah,
you're hunting down. This is gonna be the mirror of who you are, right? So if you're like the quote-unquote good guy,
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior
then...
atmosphere.
Oh, I didn't know you got the lady.
I brought her with us.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's Counselor Troy. It's her mommy.
Yeah.
Do I have stuff for you, Liara? I gave you the Phoenix armor as a joke.
Well, see, I don't think you were here when I don't think I was here when you helped Liara at all.
Oh, yeah.
So I was unaware that mission got completed, but...
Okay, shredder rounds are basically betterer. I guess I can give you a shield mod for your very terrible armor. The first crate I pick up is going to have better stuff for her.
Basically, yeah.
Catch up.
Nobody has turbo speed like Pipe does. That makes him unique in this galaxy.
Because where the fuck is Garrus at? Garrus! Where are you at? I heard him say something's in the way. Oh, what?
Oh,
where did you go, Garrus?
Okay.
Don't scare me like that.
That's my boy! I abandoned my boy! That's what you get for running away.
That's what you get for trusting the clown box. Didn't I blow you up? Ah.
This guy just lounged on this wall forever.
That guy.
Who does? He's wearing like a military uniform and he's lounging. You don't lounge in a military uniform. That makes you a jerk.
They're called fatigues for a reason. It's because you're supposed to be tired all the time.
Stay alert. Being cold beats being dead.
I mean, being cold can make you dead. Man, one thing that bothers me about Liara is how there's a very obvious tentacle line where the skin textures are just obviously different color. Which I guess makes sense for a person, because you might have hair there, which will make the top of your head a different color. But she got brain tenties.
She got them old tenties there, which that doesn't really make much sense.
How may this one assist? Show me what you're selling. Of course.
See what I can buy here. Anything cool? I can't compare to. That's slightly better than what Garrus has. Or a ninth of my wealth. I don't know what else I'm going to be using my money for. So why not? Actually, wait.
And I guess Liara uses humidid armor, doesn't she?
Yeah. I don't.
They're basically human shaped because you can't make a race that's all women and not make them human shaped. What's the fucking point?
They these two armors are identical, except one of them is limited and one of them is rare. I'll buy. Okay, what is better, limited or rare? They cost the same. They have the same stats.
Limited means that they did not print a so rare means that it is popular and there's not many of them. Limited just means that there's not many of them.
Ooh, is it serial numbered?
Right, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, oh, we only printed 500 of these, and you will get a serial number and printed on it. But nobody actually gave a shit about it, so it doesn't actually matter because nobody wanted it in the first place.
Oh, I want to give them the Phoenix armor so bad.
Or maybe it's limited like how every number 1 is limited now. We're like every time a number 1 issue of a comic comes out, it's like, oh yeah, we printed 100,000 of these, so you knew it was gonna be popular, but also it's the number 1 edition, so you can collect it and all that stuff. But it's like the reason why most number 1s are like cheap or like valuable is because they didn't print a lot of them because they didn't know it was gonna be a hit.
It's the old they only printed as many as stores wanted to buy them.
Right.
Well, Wizards used to do that a lot.
Yes.
They
had to.
Yeah, because they weren't as popular. And that's why I think it's the Dark and what other set is it? There's a ton of Italian prints of them.
Is it
might be Legends?
Or is it
Antiquities?
there was like no anthology.
Anthology. Okay.
Yes, the one where they reprinted a bunch of stuff that made it that like is why they have the reserve list now. It's because they printed that set, where they reprinted a bunch of stuff and made it all worthless because they printed way too much of it.
But there's a bunch of Italian versions of those cards because some stores in Italy. By the way, did you know you can get into here?
I feel like I did. Oh, and it's like locked up, huh? You
Yep.
can't even move. You can just shoot guys. I did not know that. Now.
It lets you shoot these Geth.
Cool. Do you still get full XP for them?
No.
Okay, fair enough. But whatever.
Although I made it so that instead of getting like half XP for killing guys in the Mako, I get like 80. I added to the INI.
That seems reasonable.
Just so that like it's fun to get out of every. Wait a second, there's a Mako right here. Next to people.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess,
You can see the bodies in there if it's in D-res.
Yeah, I did vaporize them.
We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there?
Aliens.
I must report to the executive.
Did she just use like a Japanese like?
Oh yeah, she is. Her name is Mako Matsuo. She is Japanese, so she said "sama," even though she sounds like a Californian.
But she talks with perfect fucking English, and zero Asian people do that.
Yep, she's just like,
come on.
She's just like you either speak Japanese and use honorifics, or you speak English.
And you don't only fucking weeaboos use honorifics in English. Like
or it's like that, or if it's like you're a native Japanese speaker and you speak English, and it's like one of the things that sticks.
Sure, yeah, totally.
But
sense.
She sounded Canadian.
She sounded perfect, yeah. And also like diplomats will say that stuff, right? Like diplomats will say like Obama said, what's the Abe?
Yep, Abe.
Like Obama would say Abe-san, right?
Abe.
Or Abe-sama.
Yeah. We call him Old Honest Abe.
Honest Abe. That's
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe actually kind of sounds better than Honest Abe, so yeah, I'm for it.
There we go. Only he's kind of an asshole.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
He's their super conservative guy.
Yeah, that sucks. But it very much is the case where it's, this sort of thing where like Obama would say that in a speech, like Abe-sama. Some bullshit like that.
Thanks for the anime, Abe-sama. Yeah, he's kind of like Reagan. Whoa, sick nasty. Yeah.
Oh, he's Japanese Reagan? That's way worse than I was led to believe.
Okay, I would say he's more like Japanese Margaret Thatcher.
Ooh, that's not great, but that's a bit better. It's a bit better.
I mean, I don't think it is, but he doesn't live in a position where he can use that to be super shitty. I think the worst thing I've heard of him doing was cause some shit by like supporting some people who denied some Japanese atrocities in Korea.
Oh, the Japanese government is so into denying their atrocities.
Yeah, it's like
that is extremely their shit.
They were embracing some stuff about comfort women.
Okay, I'll be honest. Thatcher better because I've heard less bad shit about her because I'm not from the UK.
Yep.
Like I will admit ignorance on that fact.
Yeah. It's not bad to not know much about Margaret Thatcher. I feel like that's an okay place to be.
But I understand that she is effectively UK Reagan.
Well, her and Reagan were best friends because they were both shitty people during like the Falkland Wars.
Oh, extremely. Oh my God.
I took a cold damage there because I was hanging out in the cold.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, because you were out in the cold weather in the future when you had fucking armor that could probably shield against it pretty effectively. But whatever.
This ain't even me. This is just the game. What's up?
Yeah.
Level up.
So wasn't the person just saying they like the Geth here? No way! And now you're fucking like running through an army of them on the way to the shit you're going to?
Yep. The matriarch smuggled them in secret special boxes that hid them from scanners.
Thanks, matriarch.
It's not the only thing they smuggled in.
Was also plants. I remember plants being part of this plot.
It's something else. Oh, we're getting a special reveal for these guys we've actually fought before.
Oh. It's a walking eye!
It's a walking eye!
What does it do?
I'd say more like an eye giraffe. I was fucking sick as shit when I just did.
Walking eye things.
Did you see what I did?
I actually missed it a bit, I'm sorry.
I no-scoped somebody who was directly in front of me. Oh, wait, there's a red dot in the back. Can't miss that experience. Where are you at, Dot?
Nope, definitely not.
Just do this dipshit blind fire.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
It's weird. It's like... So, like the whole idea in this game of, like, not missing out on an experience because you're in a vehicle instead of shooting is a problem because there's not infinite experience, right?
Yep.
Like in Borderlands, it's fine because who gives a shit? Because there's always enemies spawning. Like there's never a time where you have to worry about enemies not being there. But in this game, that's not the case.
I'm okay with limited experience as like a concept, but I feel like if that's the case, then it shouldn't be
based on your current situation. Like you shouldn't reduce it like your experience based on like the combat situation you're in or your level or anything like that. Like it should just be based entirely on what you killed.
Oh, Liara got her. Don't know what Garrus was shooting at there. I see a crate.
Oh, that's right. She supported the fucking terrorists in North Ireland.
Yes, Thatcher did.
I think so.
That seems.
I'm misremembering that.
Would not be the right. It would have to be the counter-terrorists, because the
Sure, yeah.
would not be the Irish Liberation Army. That would
No, right? Yeah, no. Sorry. I think, but like whatever. I know that there is currently an extremist group from the Northern Ireland in the UK.
Those would probably be Irish nationalists.
Yeah.
Who are the people who...
I very much remember hearing that it was because after like they like did a re-election to try to oust out Labour, and then Labour got way stronger during it.
Yeah, negotiated with. Yeah.
Negotiated with, sure. Which honestly, like, whatever. I'm not gonna get that much into politics.
Woo!
But,
half pipe.
I do remember like whoever the PM of the UK is right now. I forget her name.
I don't remember. And all I remember is Macron, because he was here recently, and I just forgot her name as I was thinking about her.
Theresa May, that's right. Theresa May.
Theresa May. Okay,
Theresa May, yeah. Like last year, Theresa May called for elections because she was like, "Oh yeah, we're going to strengthen our coalition and get way more support on the on it." And then it's like, "Oh no, now we need to bring in the Irish nationalists into our coalition if we want to be able to pass laws." Because Labour turned out to do way better that election because people are fucking fed up. But anyway.
Just supporting Nazis is just something that you can do in conservative governance now, because they form part of your base.
Uh-huh. Did you just jump over that rocket?
Yeah. I'm the sickest dude in school, and I cannot be bested. Unless I...
Yeah, I really don't know why I keep talking about UK politics, because I don't know very much nothing about them.
Me either. What I do know about is...
But I keep talking about them as if I'm some sort of an expert.
Oh, that's, you see, me and you, we have this problem. We share this problem with a lot of people. We are white American men between the ages of 18 and 35.
White cis men. That's just so we know everything.
The world caters to us, and we know everything. We know everything. There's a red dot here, but I don't see it. Now I see it. Shoot your rocket at me.
Well, your Mako's still fine, so I'm gonna call that a success. That one hit,
that one I jumped into, but whatever.
Whatever, you still have shields up, so it's okay, and there's nobody else to kill you, so...
There's another red dot over here. Can probably... He shot his rocket into space.
As a, LGBT month, the month of June, just a reminder that you should listen to those voices and believe them when they say things.
It's Pride Month.
Mm-hmm.
Can I park? Is this flat enough to park? Not even going to give me the prompt that it's not safe to park.
It's just like, you know this yourself. Don't even fucking make us say anything. You get it.
You understand.
We triggered Amazon Alexa to play classical music for some reason. You're welcome. Classical music is a treasure.
Yeah, is it Chopin? Alexa, play Chopin. Play Flaxen-Haired Girl, please. Or Arabesque number 3. That's the...
I mean, War Number, I've also seen that, but it was the 2016 Republican debates in 2015. So.
I know we're gonna have to leave.
They had a lot of candidates before Trump won. It turns out, kind of sucks. I guess Horse makes sense if you specifically play the Planet Suite.
We're not on any of those planets.
Yeah, but still, this is basically
what?
None of our planets except
no.
Earth.
What? Why am I
Doom, fucker?
Why am I Phantom Spaceman? Why did I become a Roblox or whatever? Is that what it is?
I can't even make a joke about this. It's too fucking funny on its own.
Look how fat we are.
Oh my god, it owns. There's some effect on your character that's supposed to add a post-proc effect that instead is setting all of your color to 0.
Okay.
And setting it to 0. Oh god, and it's on your enemies too. Fuck me. God damn it, this owns.
This might be difficult. I can't really see what I'm shooting at. It's because it also affects crates. Like that big blob there is a big monster. Where's the monster?
This is actually something got set wrong, and so now we have a multiplication of 0 on colors with this post-proc effect. This is excellent. It's not a post-proc effect, but whatever.
I should
actually might be. It actually is a post-proc effect because you can see it's going over the crates. So this is post-proc. It might be Bloom. It might be Bloom fucking up.
That's a Krogan. I can tell by the shape.
That is actually a sign of good game design, where you can tell the opponent, what enemy you're fighting based on the shape of them.
That one I could tell because its health bar said Krogan.
I mean, okay, fair enough. That one would make a fucking square, but whatever.
Facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
I can see that.
Like, one of the effective things about Team Fortress 2 is that every character, every class has its own silhouette.
That's still one thing I think Overwatch isn't as great at.
It's not at all. It's especially with their women characters.
Yeah.
A lot of their women characters are just normally sized women.
Especially in...
I think Overwatch, in terms of video games, is pretty good at gender.
So long as you are... If you're a woman, though, you have to be classically attractive.
Right. So I did actually realize that there are no women in Overwatch that wear a mask.
Yeah.
As a default skin. Like I did a count through the game, and there's 6 characters in Overwatch that have masks on by default, and they're all men.
How would you tell if they were pretty if they didn't have masks on?
Right? How could you tell they're conventionally attractive if they were wearing a mask and you couldn't tell they're a woman? It's like even the character we just added, whose whole appearance is based off of a character who wears a mask. If she wore a mask like those people traditionally did, you couldn't tell they were a woman.
I couldn't tell they were a woman. You couldn't be big and fat if you were a woman. You can be muscular. That's their groundbreaking.
It's like, hey, we have this character that's way larger. His name is Reinhardt. He's way larger than a regular human could be. He's fucking 10 feet tall.
Yeah,
But you know
got
our
the cyber
character
dick.
who we defined by being the woman we have defined by being extremely strong, Zarya, who like tattooed the weight she could lift in her arm because she's an Olympic weightlifter. She's normal human size, but maybe a little bit bigger than normal.
Mm-hmm.
She's muscular, but not taller than a regular woman would be. Yeah, like my rule for doing that test was like, does their default skin, like when they're idling, have their face covered? And even Widowmaker, who has a mask with 8 eyes because she's spider themed, does not wear a mask by default. She has it on her forehead.
I want to see if this fixes it, because while this is very fun, it makes the game a little hard.
It also makes it kind of hard to play. Yeah. It does. Okay, cool.
That was not the save I wanted to make, though.
Okay then. Oh.
It's okay. It was this one. I loaded my.
Okay. All right. Cool. You can't trace her glasses, but like you can still see her eyes through it, and you still see most of her face. Like those are more sunglasses than they are a mask.
Is this just our reality now?
Oh, maybe. Oh no, I lost your.
That's because I closed. I closed the game.
Closed the game.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Oh, but it being a save thing makes me a little worried that it is your reality now. Oh shit. You might have to go back to that other save and go from there.
Oh, okay. We'll find out. I should turn the screen share back on.
Yep, that'd be nice. I'd appreciate it.
I mean, I don't have to, but I should.
You should. I didn't know Demiurge helped in this game.
Yeah, they did the port.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, cool. Good on Demiurge.
We could turn off Bloom. Maybe.
Well, let's load it to the game first and see what happens.
I don't think I can handle Bloom. Like, I could turn the particle effects off. So
yeah,
let's see what happens.
Let's load it to the game and see what happens. And if we need to, we can look into turning off graphical effects. Oh no!
Okay, I do that from here.
Yeah. Particle effects to low. See what happens there.
So let's just turn everything shitty.
Yeah, see what happens. Did you turn motion blur off? Because that's my not motion blur. I mean, is there not bloom here as an option?
It does not seem to be.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Bloom is pretty standard.
Nah, that's who he is.
All right. You might need to just reload the older save if you can.
I can. I'm going to see if it goes away on its own.
Well, that was also an autosave, I believe.
No, that was the hard save I made.
Oh, was it? Okay, cool. Alright, that's fine then.
Which does mean that one thing I need to do, I keep doing that, is I need to load up the save from before and make sure I have a previous save before I go.
TK Cat pasted the view mode. So in console, type view mode unit.
Oh, well then I'm, okay, if this works, okay. Oh, this is not a console. Okay, it is the console.
Is it not the console?
No. If you made unlit.
Ah, there we go. Okay, then change back.
It's probably this area that has the issue, which means I'm just gonna...
Fuck it. Go for it.
This is how the game was meant to be played.
If this is temporary, then that's totally fine.
Yeah. No, thank you, G-Fold.
Yeah, V-Frizz, that's pretty accurate. Like, there is lots and lots and lots of lesbian support for Overwatch with the new characters, which makes sense because 5 out of the 6 new characters are all women, and a lot of them are very gay.
They want to keep their people in.
Not like in story, but like in terms of attractiveness, they're very, very much for lesbians.
Well, we got crates.
Cool.
I love crates.
I'm trying to determine what exactly, like, is it things that aren't baked into the environment that appear like this? Like, what the fuck is
Probably. That
is it. If it has to do with a like lit versus unlit.
Yeah, it's anything that reacts to probably dynamic lighting.
To dynamic lighting, yeah. So anything that like it's like animation where you can tell something is like gonna move because it's animation cell instead of a backdrop painting.
Like in Scuba to do.
It's like that's gonna move in a minute because it's way less shaded than other things around it.
I can barely tell which one is Garrus and which one's Liara, but I can tell. They're my friends.
Yeah, just for a second I thought there were Garrus and Rex, and then I was like, oh right, you don't have Rex with you right now. So that means the bigger one is Garrus.
Did I level up Liara at all?
I don't know if you did. Yep, just the lighting shooter they have for all of their things is just returning 0.
Thanks, Demiurge. That would be Arachni if you could see it.
Oh man, yep, you can tell because it's got the things.
It's got tinties.
Yep.
They're I shot a crate because it looked like a monster.
Hey, Demiurge is good people. I believe Demiurge also did ports for Rock Band at a certain point. I think for the Wii. I believe for the Wii. But I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Well, that's not what I want. I want you.
Oh my fucking God.
I thought I had leveled her up. I didn't. Okay, so this is how you do.
Oh my God. Do you know her, best spec?
Oh yeah, it's just put everything in this row.
Well, you got 42 more points, so right after that, asshole.
And then I think I want this.
Man, it is kind of amazing that you get one character after you leave the Citadel, and it's Liara.
Wait, how do you have electronics, Liara?
Is she Scion and tech?
No, I thought she was pure tech.
Huh.
Yeah, whatever.
Weird.
He's gonna get lots of barrier. And no stasis. Advanced barrier. Lots of warp. And lots of lift.
Mm-hmm. 12 more points.
Singularity is good for players, but the AI won't use it until you tell them to.
I see.
Or stasis.
Hmm.
Yes, these squad members will not use stasis unless selected from the power wheel.
Ugh.
What's singularity?
Sure.
I could maybe give her more more shields.
Somebody in the chat said Caledon said singularity, who said singularity is the nuts? TK Cat said that. So just put the rest of the points in singularity, why not?
Actually, then... Yeah...
Maybe take 1 point.
Wow.
Well, can't there because it unlocks it. But maybe
Yeah,
take it out of master another.
That's a joke.
Or barrier, why not? Because barrier, you can put enough points to unlock stasis and put enough points in stasis.
Glass cannon.
Yeah, first aid. Who the fuck needs first aid?
You know what? Master singularity or... Or just get rid of lift.
Man, do you not get the aura as your singularity, or as your sorry, in Mass Effect 2?
There's
Samara.
Yeah, you get the vampire or the anti-vampire, and they're both bad.
Mm.
This is actually...
Man, they really did just make a conventionally attractive woman and then put tentacles on her head.
Yep, they even gave her eyebrows.
Yep, which to a certain class of people makes her more attractive.
Yeah. The lore is they use their psychic to psychically make you think they look more attractive. That don't explain they have humanoid body form though, because they wear...
Why do they think of that? Why do the Mass Effect writers think of that as a character though? Why do you think there's a character to go with in the first place?
fucking whatever, man.
Yeah, fucking whatever. Let's just, like, just not stasis, because who cares?
Okay. When she gets a level up, I'll put it into electronics. Garrus, my friend. Become better at killing.
4 points.
I've got 6.
Whew.
Which probably means just more into shoot guns.
Pipe always looks so tired.
Because Pipe is very tired.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pipe. Pipe deserves a nap. Give Pipe a nap.
Nope, Pipe doesn't need... Pipe is tired, but Pipe will never rest. Okay, one thing I'm going to do is... That's a hard save. Okay, whatever. We've got the fix, so I can do whatever I want.
You've got the disk space.
I mean, I guess I do.
For more saves, I mean.
I guess I do.
I do enjoy that, like, in almost every single Mass Effect playthrough, you refer to your character as Shepard. But we refer to him as Pipe.
Well, that's his name. His name's Pipe.
That's his name. And I'm sure, like all the characters in game refer to him as Shepard, but I'm sure if they could, they'd refer to him as Pipe.
Pipe. My name is Pipe, and I'm a big black blob. I love Roblox. I'm a teenager.
I'm the Roblox teen.
I'm a Roblox teen. I'm looking for a Roblox girlfriend. That's an updated joke. Because Roblox is what teens play now. I don't understand it. I don't understand
Is Roblox what teens play now?
It's because it's free to play Minecraft. So teens like it.
Isn't Minecraft free to play Minecraft?
No, Minecraft costs... They fucking raised the price since I last looked. It's $26
really?
now.
That's a lot of money for Minecraft. I think I paid like 15 for it.
I think I paid 10.
Yeah.
I got it before... I think I was an early adopter.
Oh, I also got it in beta. Like,
I got it
you and
alpha.
I are both on the internet. Oh, alpha. Did I get an alpha? I think I got an alpha, but what if I got it before 1.0?
Man, Liara, I did not give you any shields at all, huh?
I don't remember if I got it for 10. I remember, like, buying Minecraft and playing it before band rehearsal. So, like, on a Saturday. Because for those of you that weren't in a serious high school marching band, we had high school rehearsal from, like, 10 to 1. Or might have been 9 to 2. Whatever the case, I remember playing it before then, which in high school is early.
It's band practice. Be a serious band master.
You had 3-hour rehearsal on Tuesdays, a 3-hour rehearsal, or no? It was 3 hours on Monday from 6 to 9, 2 hours on Tuesday from 6 to 8, and then 3 hours on Wednesday from 6 to 9, then 5 hours on Saturdays from 9 to 12 or 9 to 2. And that was band practice because you had to be serious about it.
Okay, so something's going to happen. And to you specifically in the future, I want you to know that I came up with this before I started playing Mass Effect. Because something's about to happen that I forgot about.
Uh-huh.
This is not what I wanted to do. Do I do this yet? There's a puzzle at the bottom of this hole. Just fun watching him descend as a black boy.
Bye, friends. Don't go to the platform with me at all.
No, they do not.
Just fucking stand there.
Access memory core. Attempt manual reactivation.
Yeah.
This is
Oh fuck.
Oh no, this is easy.
Is this just the stacking puzzle?
This is Towers of Hanoi. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Then you put that there. You put that over there, and you put that over there. Then you can move core 1 to core 2, and etc.
Then you do the whole thing all over again.
Yep. Excellent Nancy Drew puzzle put in your video game, BioWare.
This is a classic puzzle. And
Core 3 to core 2. And then core... Yeah, there we go. Oh, you need to move it off core 3?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
need to get this one over here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you put that there, and then you put that over there.
But I also need...
yeah, you put that there, then you put core 2 over there, then you put core 1 on top of it, and yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but I need to get this one over there,
Mm-hmm.
which means I've goofed up somehow.
Yeah.
Means I'm just going to get everything reset.
And core 2, and then you can...
Oh,
nope,
okay,
good.
I wanted to go to Tower 2 instead of Tower 3. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I guess it was just moving it all. I guess it was because the challenge with the puzzle is not moving it to the specific place; it's moving it out of Tower 1.
It looks like you're trying to restore the facility. Would you like help? Oh yeah, and it plays a victory music that appears nowhere else in the game, where it goes da na na, like you're fucking James Bond or something.
It's like,
how do I shut this thing up?
I have to say, Pipe's looking a lot better.
Yeah.
When you can't look directly at him.
Mysterious.
He looks a lot better when you can't look directly at him.
Can we also get a voice modulator on him?
Mm.
1 moment.
I am Pipe. I am Shepherd. I am a Reaper.
I'm the Reaper.
Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives.
How come you don't got the goof on you, Mira?
Binary Helix fucking sucks as a name. I'm gonna come out and say.
I think it's the name of... I'm gonna check that right... No, okay. It's Double Helix. That's the name of a Death Grip song.
Double Helix is just DNA, and that's just Binary Helix. That's just 2 Helix.
It's 2
that's
helixes.
Helix with 2 things.
Actually, yeah.
Like, that's just Helix with 2 things on it. That's what Binary Helix is. It's a fucking dumb name.
It's DNA though. Give me damage report.
What's the situation here?
like I get it. It is both like a digital thing and a biological thing. But like it's dumb still.
Well, they're a gene modding company, so they named themselves after DNA. What would you name your gene modding company?
Man, I don't know. You don't have to be on the spot. I'm drinking.
I would call it Genetiworks.
All right, that's pretty good. That's a classic, I think.
Or the Blood Sump.
That's just you, though. I think.
Welcome to the Blood Sump. We do blood work here. Need your blood sumped?
Human work, but that's not really us. So.
It's like fine, whatever.
That's what was marketable.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to make tomatoes more resistant to pesticides, but we're the blood sump.
Tomatoes is blood. Just make them to ketchup.
It's red. Red's blood.
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection.
And no, that's the wrong consistency. It's fine.
Yeah, Tower Hanoi.
It needs to be.
Yeah, Tower Hanoi gets taught in some computer classes because it teaches you something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why the reactor was
and I'm
shut
sure
down?
you could design an algorithm to solve it pretty easily.
It's more like I think it's like memory classes sometimes use it.
Well, okay, no, I'm pretty sure you can answer this question, but I'm going to ask you so you can answer for the audience. And it's what substance did they use for blood in old black and white films?
Are you speaking specifically of the famous scene in Psycho, the shower scene?
Perhaps I am.
It'd be chocolate syrup.
You got it! For the audience's benefit.
It's chocolate syrup. Famously used
by Hitchcock, yeah.
By Alfred Hitchcock.
Specifically in that tower scene. Which they mentioned in the Universal Studios ride, which I went on as a child. But yeah, it's effectively it has the same viscosity and like look as blood without the same color, but it's black and white, so it doesn't matter. So they use that.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander.
Okay. I don't think we're going to get anything.
Stage 1 alert issued at Stage
whatever. We got what we need.
We
gotta go. I got 25 Omnigels.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Do you like that voice clip? Because you're going to hear it a fucking lot.
User alert. Landline connections
It is
are disabled.
extremely bland. That's all I'll say.
Are offline.
Liara, where are you at? Liara, that's you, Liara. Take a nap. You don't look so good. I'm still poisoned. What if I used my potion on you? Yeah, I've got a bunch
Which
of
is all
potions.
better.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
basically better.
So we had a lot of potions, so I didn't feel like using them. Yeah, if you go back and look at colorized versions of black and white films, it looks crazy because they didn't film for that. So people be like wearing, people be wearing like bright blue suits, even though they would show up as a dull gray.
It became as what it looked like when you were reduced to black and white and what the texture looked like. So
there's a joke about that in Ed Wood, because the cinematographer in the movie was colorblind. And he was the cinematographer for a black and white movie. So that was the joke. It's like, why are you asking me which color dress I prefer? But if, I like the light gray one.
Go light gray over medium gray. Definitely not dark gray.
Okay.
Well, also, colorblindness doesn't mean necessarily like black and white. It means,
yeah,
a reduction of certain colors to the same color.
Yeah, usually red-green. That's the most common one.
Yeah. The like high school thought of, man, what if we all see like different colors? What if the red I see is not the red you see?
That's not a high school thought. That's smoking weed thought.
It's both. Let's be fair.
It's
both.
The same
thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Often
they overlap, but so in my high school we had traditional like high school like English and high school history classes. We also had I believe it went I don't know. I remember American Thought was my so my junior year of high school. I took AP English. And
user alert.
Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Do you know why the reactor?
Excellent.
The valves to the helium-3
That's all I
Very
need.
well, Commander. Logging you out.
I think we fixed the thing.
And at the same time, I was taking both AP History and AP English. Was American Thought, which was like a class that was like a combination history and English course. And to me, the thought of like, but like, what if the colors that I see are the colors that you see was always an American Thought, like idea.
That's the thought that an American would have.
Yeah, definitely. It was less the actual name of the class.
No, God!
I took it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, no!
Oh, God. PK has been restored except his head.
Except for his face!
Oh, God.
PK, no!
Ooh, boy.
Oh, Liara! No! Oh, God, it's spreading!
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
This is nightmare material.
Required.
This is excellent.
I got the Phyrexian.
This is eyes wide shut material right
I've
here.
I've got the Phyrexian oil in me. Oh God! No, I've been subsumed.
Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're better. We're better. We're better now. We're better.
Shit, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to look at the map, so I want to see where to go.
But my complete my complete thought was that colorblind. If you're colorblind, like what do colorblind people see as red and blue or red and green? I mean, like if a person is red and green colorblind, what do they see? Like when you compare that to what a normal, sorry, bad word, to what a typical person like eyesight sees as red and green. What do they see? They see it as the same thing, but
it's when comparing sensory things like that. The thing is, you can't. Because
the answer is nothing, because it's all just data being interpreted in different ways.
Well, they have no everything. Communication works off comparison. But when there's no basis of comparison, there's no communication.
Right.
I have to turn this off because it's getting too hard to fight. But now it's like. But now
it's all exactly as bright as it is in the modeling system.
It's like we're just seeing this in the model viewer.
And that is the correct answer, which is that like there's no comparison because, but like I believe that is equivalent to my answer if it's all just data, which is that you're just providing the same data to different systems and they're interpreting it differently.
He's beautiful. Okay, I see a problem. Well, look, she looks really funny with that. It looks like actually I know what it is. Why this particular thing looks weird. It looks like we're seeing the diffuse maps, but not the normal maps.
Interesting.
That's like, there's no depth. It's all flat looking because there's nothing to talk about depth. I'm kind of expect Liara to be a glass cannon, but I also brought Garrus with us, who is a glass cannon. So, I think we're the only one who can take a punch. Garrus and...
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Means...
Manual restart required.
Our buddies might be taking some dirt naps a lot. Where's the monsters? Up there. Can I even shoot him from here?
Is that a barrier in the way? No, it's not. Never mind.
Nope, there's no glass.
You're very good.
Thought there might have been a glass ceiling there.
I thought this was I thought this is a Super Metroid hallway.
Well, there's like this hallway over there with a glass ceiling.
Right. Which you need power bombs to break, of course. But
I need power bombs.
Pepe is handsome. I think with the interpretation that Pepe is handsome.
He's got lots of hands. My hand was made by the face of God.
The Bolsons?
Other way around. You know who I am. There's bad guys somewhere. Liara, what the
Bolsons is the quote, right? That's the Die Hard quote.
Why the fuck are they using the wrong guns? Liara, you have no idea how to use an assault rifle. Use your pistole. Where are they at? They're underneath us.
Shooter in the loading screen lighting, huh?
Yeah.
This is some Star Wars like prequel trilogy lighting. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we're going to the clone facility.
Yes, fucking. Oh god, I'm so glad you knew exactly the thing I was thinking about.
We're gonna go ocean place. Crates. Hack complete. Thanks for hack.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
You don't say. We're gonna be hearing that one a lot.
Yep, like you said, it's gonna have come up constantly. No Scrubs video, huh? That's another powerful thought. Just max the saturation on everything.
It's very satchy. Anakin voice Pepe's gonna fly away in his starship. So the reason my guys were shooting the floor there for a while is because I think a Geth clipped through the floor.
I see.
And it took a while for him to hit the kill plane and die. Yeah.
Yep, sure.
I remember when that happened when Kaz played Dark Souls blind. And I got him to clip it in an attempt to get him to notice that he had medium rolled in the clip where it happened. And that was my super touch. That did not work.
Was that when the Drake fell through the wall?
Yes,
basically?
when the Drake fell through.
Okay, cool.
The Drake.
I didn't know it was a medium roll thing, but yeah.
Yeah, in that clip, he did a medium roll because he unequipped one of his 3 shields or whatever. And
no, we all tried very hard to get him to recognize different things. Like I tried to get him to press X more than once.
What's this about?
Like we're just making jokes about the X button on Twitter. Not while he was playing, but you know.
Controls for the fail-safe system. User alert.
I honestly think that like all of us trying to get him to recognize things about Dark Souls by subliminally giving him messages outside of Dark Souls is my favorite part of that LP.
Releasing safeties. Proceed at your
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
I think Pepe didn't say a thing.
I think Pepe just got us to poison some people, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy thinking about Dark Souls, which is my own personal. That's my own personal hell shake, Yano. Yeah, I've done note. When me and Ogre and Burnhead first talked about it, we were talking about it being like a blind race as a joke.
Right.
But then Burnhead forgot, and Kaz just played the game a whole bunch. So.
Right.
But I've not played it any because I'm keeping my honor.
I mean, you've also played that game like a fucking 10,000 times. So
I think I'm up to 1,064 hours, which is I think 20 hours less than I've actually played. I have a plan I have a route in mind. Kind of.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
I played a bit of that game. That game is Dark Souls, basically.
I might have played some Dark Souls. Am I going here? Did I do it here? I don't know where I'm going. I'm right going to the tram.
Yeah, I remember Four Kings and Rock Club, and it was basically like the argument of whether we should like when he becomes human, whether we should like cast summon signs to help him or invade him to destroy him.
I kept killing him because we were trying to get him to notice that he had a Black Knight halberd in his inventory that he could use. Yes. So we were all invading him with that.
Right. The debate was whether to get him to realize that he had better weapons to use or to help him get through it.
And I kept killing his summons so that he would see me use the halberd, and then eventually he just got mad and did it anyways.
Yes, and he did it on his own. It's like, you know what, fine. Because
he got really close to me while I was trying to kill his summon with a Detzalarian. With
Control group, loosen them. Online. Connect.
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander.
Up area. More crabs.
Hey, crab. What up?
Yeah, he got really close to me as I was trying to kill one of his summons with Firestorm. So he just got fucking blowed up by an explosion.
Yep.
Let's see. What's next? Don't you spit at me, it's rude.
Yeah.
I'll turn you into ice.
Last weekend I played Dark Souls Remastered up until Gargoyles. Doing my usual dex build like I do.
Yep.
Because I fucking love rolling and not blocking. And it made me realize that like Dark Souls 1 is the worst game if you want to be a roll build.
I don't believe that at all. On one simple maxim. The fast roll in Dark Souls is the single best roll in all the Souls games. Fast roll specifically is just the most powerful and most most iframes, easiest to use.
I think that could give you a leg over Dark Souls 2. But Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 have the roll from stand-up animation.
I think the roll in Dark Souls 1 is more powerful than the roll in Dark Souls 3. I can't say for Bloodborne because that's just a different creature, but I can definitely say just because you can light roll through literally fucking anything in Dark Souls, even like explosions.
Yes, I mean the main thing for me is like in Dark Souls, like if you get hit and then try to roll, how does it go? Which is not very great. Like in Dark Souls, you cannot do a lot, and also the Dark Souls like frame buffering is gigantic, and I totally forgot about that.
That's something like you got to get baked into your bones how to use. Dark Souls 3 rolling is the fairest roll, I would say, because Dark Souls 2 rolling is terrible, and Dark Souls 3 rolling is powerful.
Then again,
but not
I don't know. I played through all of Dark Souls 2 DLC, but two-handing greatswords. That was a lot of fun, I will say.
That's the one thing that Dark Souls 2 has all the others is dual wielding. It's great. No, rolling in Dark Souls 2 is pretty great. You usually want to do that instead of blocking. Blocking is really bad in that game. Whereas in Dark Souls, both rolling and blocking are extremely good.
Yep.
Okay, how's Pipe going to handle this? Quick save fail. Other than...
quick save failed. Turning lighting off.
Captain Ventralis.
Couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Oh god, what is the dude called in Dark Souls in Mass Effect 2?
The Harbinger?
No, that's not it. I thought it was the Shadow something.
Oh, there's the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, the Shadow Broker. You're the Shadow Broker. You're literally a shadow.
They make him into like a weird elephant monster.
Do they?
First we knew
Yeah, in the Shadow Broker in Half-Life, not Half-Life, Half Effect, Half Effect, in Half Effect 2, the Shadow Broker is like a big, it's like a big elephant, and then you kill him, and then Liara becomes the Shadow Brokey.
Yeah, okay. I mean, okay, sure. I that may be spoilers for me, but I don't care. So
yeah, I'm not okay. For some things, like okay, I wouldn't spoil like the twist of a classic movie. I wouldn't spoil anything recent. If I'm talking about like
Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, like I was talking about the X-Files with somebody the other day, and I was like, you know what? Just fucking spoil me on the X-Files. The show's 20 years old. That ship has sailed.
You know, I said a group of people rewatching Buffy for like 9 months or so now.
It's been about a year.
And like, it has been a year. I think I might have joined it a bit. I joined it a bit later because I wasn't there for season 1 as much.
I think it's been about a year. I could tell later, but
whatever the case. The point is, I joined it a bit late, and like, but yet I have not cared a fucking damn about being spoiled in Buffy because it's like, you know what? Like I was talking to my sister about it over Christmas about Buffy, and she spoiled me about a bunch of shit, and it's like I don't really care that much. Actually, it turns out like this is a like you know almost this is a 20-year-old show we're watching right now.
I can't be spoiled on it. The ship has sailed.
We're at the point where Citizen Kane being spoiled for you isn't really that big of a deal anymore. So
look at this guy's ear, the reflection behind him.
Oh God. Ooh, that's not good. Makes him look at his elf ears.
I need your strongest potions.
I need to know more about facilities off the network. The only way to find out.
Potion seller. I'm going into battle. And I need your strongest potions.
Hell, man the perimeter.
Man, I recently had a tweet about potion seller, and it is way more popular than I would have expected.
Oh shit, don't stand right in front of these guys, or this happens.
Oh no, you're dead.
Wait!
Okay, you're
wait!
Are we dead tomorrow?
He's still talking!
This game owns so much.
Wait,
This game owns so much.
Oh god, he started doing his line there for a second.
Okay, all right then.
It's like when you beat a boss in Dark Souls. That's the moment you die. Oh god, it took me back here. There's no autosave.
Oh Jesus. Whew. It's a long way.
I mean, was it? There was no autosave.
Yikes. All right, lesson learned: save more often.
I wasn't saving because this game has autosave. It usually does it whenever you go through like an area. And then the quick save didn't fail because I didn't have an opportunity to. Let's at least go do the Tower of Hanoi puzzle and then call it a fucking stream.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Give it a break before you have to do all that much bullshit again. But yeah.
That was a worthy ending, at least.
That sucks a lot. Damn. Yeah, Christine Love tweeted, "Hello, short seller. I'm going to battle and require your shortest shorts."
Your shortest shorts.
And I replied to that with, "My shortest shorts are too short for a dragon, let alone a man." And that got like 17 likes, which is way more than I expected.
This is weird. I've never looked at my friends while I was in an elevator before. Usually I'm facing the same direction as them.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up? I'm gonna stare directly at your soul, Garrus. Oh, what? Okay, the lighting.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. The lighting in this room.
Because it's snow.
Yeah, totally.
Man, that guy died from a million miles away.
It's like, nah, we'll just make the snow white and have bloom on it, and then we'll fix it in post-proc with the lighting.
Where's bad guys? Over there. Oh, you put up your little shitty thing. Make the cutscene happen.
Ah, cutscene. And we see the characters this time.
We see them this time, actually.
Animals, wind, this place.
Oh god, it's like a crab version of a what's it called? What's the D&D monster with the 2 tentacles on its back?
A displacer beast?
Yeah, displacer beast. It's just a displacer beast, but a crab.
I should make you guys fight one of those in our tabletop campaign, and then you would all die. Because they are like, because they're like CR10 or whatever.
Okay, maybe just like have us wait a bit before fighting them then?
Maybe. It's also funny, I would have to use the 3.5 version because they're one of the monsters that never appeared in Pathfinder, I'm pretty sure. Because of licensing. Like, beholders.
They may have put in a, you know, open source version of them at some point, but I'm not entirely sure.
There's gonna be a guy come out of this... There you go. You. I have a button that shoots a rocket.
Perimeter clear.
I remember when Final Fantasy stole all of those classic D&D monsters and then had to eventually rename them. I think that's why we got Malboros and Corels, because they were just, Liara does not have her levels. Just because, they were displacer beasts and, no, they're still monsters. Displacer beasts and beholders. But they kept mind flayers. I think mind flayers still show up, even though that's also a classic D&D monster.
Right. Maybe that one's like easier to get past in terms of like legal things. Like a mind flayer is not as like legally copyright.
It's just oh, where's the button? Did I not do this part yet? Do I have to talk to something first? What's the map tell me to do? Oh, I need to, like, try to go into these doors, maybe. Tells me to go consult the VI. Yeah, back to Roblox. Ochu, maybe? I forgot. Where's the VI at? Where's the VI at? Garrus, what are you doing? He's just standing there. There we go. I had to go click on that.
I see, now you gotta go drop in the hole.
Okay, look at our feet.
They're almost toe shoes. If there was just a little bit of like space between each toe, they'd be toe shoes.
Also, Pipe wears a size 6.5.
Very small feet, eh?
The powerful, compact feet of a warrior. Okay, let's do it right this time.
Yeah, I'll hopefully be back by the time you finish this puzzle. I really need to use the bathroom. So
after I do this, I'm gonna call it a stream.
Well, I will be right back. So hopefully I'll be back by the time you do that.
Well, enjoy your bathroom break. Come on, I told you to go there. There we go. Mind Flayer was renamed to Sorcerer in the original Final Fantasy 1.
Commander.
This system is...
What's the...
Report complete.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry. In the event,
the creatures we've encountered.
sorry, Commander.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, my systems are permanently disabled. Report complete. Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert.
User alert.
Shut down
User alert.
With emergency containment
Maybe
Manual
since
restart required.
Kavanaugh's not back, I'll come do these other parts too. Yeah, I don't know if that was because the localizers didn't know what the fuck a Mind Flayer was, or if they had to. That's weird.
User alert. Landline
I know Mind Flayer's in Final Fantasy V, which is the pre-sign-ups for the Fiesta on again? Because I'm going to be doing that shit entirely. Actually, wait. Do not forget Liara. Let's go with... Advanced Barrier. Okay, sorry, Scientist does nothing.
Oh no, your leveling didn't get saved.
Yeah, my level did not get saved.
Dang. Remember, your throw and singularity were maxed. I know that.
I'm changing her a little bit so that she will be tougher.
Mm-hmm.
So throw is just going to be advanced throw.
Sure.
Then the singularity will be maxed, and then I'll unlock electronics. Like do this just to give her some more shields. I still got 12 points left over, which I guess I'll put into here.
Yep. And one more to go with. There we go.
Sniper. Yeah, nothing got saved because nothing got saved.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Like, this game has an autosave in it. It just, they didn't ever want you to use it, I guess.
Huh.
What's up? Guys, shoot these people maybe. You might want to try shooting the bad guys.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay. And after I click on this, it's going to be the stream. That was the stream, everybody. Clicked on that. So what did we learn today?
Learn to manually save whenever possible.
Which I guess I will do right now. First, I'm going to do this just in case turning that off and then saving fucks it up.
Right, yeah. We learned that, I don't know that Shepard can turn into Shadow Man. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So
yeah, Pipe is the Shadow Man.
He is a Shadow Broker, so remember that from Mass Effect 2.
I learned that my friends cannot get shot in the head.
User alert.
Oh God, Garrus! What are you doing?
Oh God, he's wiggling. He's waggling.
He's
dead.
Oh dang it, that one missed. Anyways, good night, everybody.
Good night.
I guess on Sunday I'm going to be racing the Dark Souls remaster.
Yeah.
Mine will be blind because I've never played
won't be.
that game before.
You never played Dark Souls Remastered.
I've never played Dark Souls Remastered before. I hope I do okay.
I've never played Dark Souls Remastered.
Never played Dark Souls Remastered, and then who knows what'll happen? But I think it's at noon. That'll be the hard part. Is waking up on time.
So yeah, good luck. How do you feel if you wake up late for it?
And then I will just. I made that joke to somebody else on Twitter just because I felt like being an asshole. If I sleep in an hour and then show up and win anyways, that'd be pretty baller.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't surprise me if you did. But yeah,
I'm not good. I've never played Dark Souls Remastered before. I don't know, but I don't know. But for now,
that game is extremely different. Except it's CFES. That's all. So anyway,
goodbye.